In marketing, what happens is every time a new channel comes out, we get telephones, we get telemarketers, we get emails, we get spammers, we get social
Mhm.
media, we get ads and DMs and stuff coming into our feed, and people abuse the channel until it doesn't work anymore. I think we can officially say with AI that this is going to proliferate so fast that it's going to ruin the channels. We can't possibly have thousands of people sending thousands or millions of messages to everybody on the planet. We're going to need AI to defend ourselves against AI messages, and it's going to have to sort itself out pretty fast. So that scalable model of just spam the heck out of everybody doesn't really work. And it never really has ever. It works just well enough for people to keep trying it, or this promise of this pipe dream of, oh, if I can just cheat the system enough and find the
Mm.
shortcut. If the shortcut works, everybody takes the shortcut, and then it's not the shortcut. That's just the regular path everybody goes. So, what works in marketing and what we know about psychology is that trust is slow. AI speeds things up, it's an amplifier and it makes things move really fast. But buyers don't move really fast when they're thinking about changing their MSP or they're thinking about solving a problem. They have to emotionally go through some buying processes and recognizing their problem before they get to buying a solution. They're not going to see one AI automated message and be like, oh, you're right. I'm going to fire my MSP and I'm going to hire this guy. So there still has to be a relationship here. The other thing that happens is there's some problems with, I call it like the photocopy of a photocopy. Any of us that are old enough to remember copy machines know that, like with generative AI and the Terminator method, it starts to break down. You can't train AI on AI generated data, and you can't have it just take this one line prompt and keep going over and over again. I use a sales example here a lot where, did you know that in America, 53% of salespeople miss their quota for the year? And if we think about what AI does, it predicts what's most likely, the most predicted outcome. So if you ask it to write your sales script, it's going to write a script that is missing quota, that is the average, the mean of what everybody else would expect it to write. So if we want to get it to write something like the top 1% of salespeople would say, or the top 1% of marketers would do, we have to do something different. And that's what I wanted to talk about here today is I call it either context engineering or degenerative AI, which means we take a whole bunch of data and we whittle it down to something really powerful and pithy and concentrated that then we can send out rather than trying to take this one thought and expand it and water it down to all this other content that we might make for our market.